Hey everyone, I just wanted to make sure that you are clear with how to use our enema kit that you're going to be getting from Madonna Wellness to use at home. Now these do not substitute colonics, do not substitute enemas. Enemas do not substitute colonics. We want you to be doing both at home. So you're gonna get your box like this, whether you receive it from our office or you're getting it in the mail. It may be a different brand as we go, but they're all gonna be pretty similar, if not exact, what this one is. So when you take everything out of the box, I'm just gonna push this stuff to the side. When you take everything out of the box, it's just a bucket. So it has a little spout here. It has a handle so that you can hang it up. It's gonna have the tubing here and a separate one. So I'm just gonna lay everything out here so you can see what comes in there. And then these are the different tubes that you can use, whichever one feels comfortable for you. It does have a little instruction manual if you need to use that. It kind of tells you how to put things together. And then it has a little hook. And the hook is for this. So what I like to do is you can hang it on a towel rack, wherever you want to, because you're gonna pour your water into here. So you're gonna warm your water up on the stove, and then you're gonna pour it into here. But let's talk about how to hook up all the tubing. We have this tubing, and we need to hook it up. So we're gonna undo the bag. We're gonna pull out the tubing. And it's pretty long piece, okay? And it already has a device on it. You can just easily pull that off of there. See, I just pulled that off of there. And you can choose one of these other devices. I would say the one that I like to use is this one right here. This white one, because it's a little bit firmer than this, but if you like something softer, this is. I just like it because the water comes out through the top. This one's more for douching. These are some other devices that are similar to this one, but you can wash them with hot water and soap after you get through using them. But I prefer to use the other one and not this one that comes with the kit. So here's the tubing. So this end is, of course, where the nozzle, whatever nozzle you choose, is going to go on. And like I said, this one already had one on there. And then you're going to find the end of this. Let's find the end of this. And it has a clamp, okay? You don't really need to use this clamp, but I want you to move this away from the end. Some of the kits have them like this, and you have to move them like that, but you just pull on it, and it's going to move. And then once you move that clamp from the end there, moved it all the way down here, we're going to attach this end to this, so that as you put water into the enema, it's going to flow into the tubing. So you might have to work with it a little bit to get it on. It is kind of tough. I find that sometimes if I get just like an oven mitt or something that's rubbery, like rubber gloves or something to get it on, that's what helps. So we have that on now, and you do want to make sure that you get it kind of far up on the nozzle, just so we make sure we don't have any leaks. So just keep pushing it up and twisting it to get it as high up as you can, so that you make sure that it's not going to have any leaks there. So now we have our bucket. You're going to have your hook. You can hook it on the wall. What I find better is like hooking it on a towel rack. You can even directly hook this, the bucket onto, like if you have a commando that you want to put on the wall, you can hook it on there. You just need to hook it on something because it runs by gravity, so it needs to be higher than you. And so then you have this long tubing, so you can have it as high as you want to. But what I want to show you is we're not going to use the clamp that is on here. We are going to use this valve, okay? And so let me show you this right now. So this is going, this part up here at the top, this is going to the bucket, okay? So the valve is turned towards the bucket. Okay, the bucket's hanging up here. This is turned towards the bucket, so that means it's off. So it's not going to be flowing out of the end down here. So once you lay down, insert this with some coconut oil, then you're going to open the valve a little bit, and you can control how fast the water comes in. So you see, it's just like turning on a faucet. But once it's facing all the way down, that means it's open to the nozzle. So that means it's open and it's closed to the bucket. It's open to the nozzle. So right now, this closes it off to the bucket. So the water stops running. When you want to run the water again, you make sure it's facing this arrow. There's a little arrow facing down to the nozzle. So the water is going into the body. Let us know if you have any questions. Hopefully that helps clear up any of your questions.